Hey, how are y'all doing? This is Stone Laser Imaging. We've been here in Sedalia for going on 13 years, maybe 14 now. We've been lucky enough that supported by the community. We're a full line trophy shop. We do engraving, we do memorials, we do t-shirts, we do cups, we do anniversary gifts, we do custom shirts, we do sublimation shirts, we do your one-off custom awards to thousands of ribbons, thousands of cups. We can take care of you for anything you need, but as you look around the shop, you can see just some of the stuff that we do, and I always get commented, you know, man, this got everything in here, and I'm like, yeah, and the first thing they see, they're going to be like, what's all them deer heads over there? And I'm like, well, I'm hunting and fishing with Harry, so you know, you got to have some critters on the wall. So we've got our rustic area, of course, you know, to where we can custom do signs, pictures. I've got a lady that makes those wreaths. We do custom ornaments. But then the next thing they say is, does that train work? And we're like, oh yeah, the train runs. This was installed by my two brother-in-laws, Dave and Greg Brown. All of the trains came from Donald Brown, my father-in-law. When he passed, the family started dividing up the trains because of his history with and family's history with the railroad. So it kind of paid a little homage to him. Everybody wants to buy the new, all that stuff's brand new from back in the day, still in the boxes. So that's how we kind of came up with the. You know, what we do, you know, we've got, like our veterans wall. Our veterans are very important to us. You know, I was a veteran, our family members have all been veterans. That's why we do a lot of awards for the base, for the military, for the Guard. We love doing our stuff for the JROTC here at Sedalia. When this whole thing started with our alley, you know, it was something that I was grateful for to the city on wanting to revitalize the alley, make it safer conditions for people walking through to our new venue down here at the pavilion. And I just had an idea. I'm like, you know, if we're going to do that, I'm one of them guys that's like, if we're going to do something, let's go big. So I brought up the idea of a mural, and Jolie, she actually had an idea of, you know, knew there was some grants, knew we had some artists, knew there was a way to get some stuff done. And we came up with an idea. I wanted to have pay tribute to not only our veterans, but my family's history with the Donald Brown family dating back years and years, their influence and their stuff in Sedalia with the train and the Katy line. We decided we needed a big train on the mural. So that's so beneficial to Sedalia. Now we're running the two shots back and forth from our Amtrak station up here. You know, that's a history of Sedalia, is the railroad coming through. And then my grandfather was in the military. When he retired out of Whiteman Air Force Base, prior to him getting there, he was with the Flying Tigers and the P-40s. Well, coincidentally, George Whiteman flew the P-40. So I said, well, I'm definitely going to have to incorporate a P-40 into there. And then I was gracious and lucky enough that I was able to work on the 117 stealth fighter when I was in the military. And of course, the B-2 that we see, everybody can look up and see that, and I know everybody's got a little ownership in that from right here in Sedalia, and proud to look up there, and they're watching over us, taking care of us. And you know, it went from there. I said, man, we got to have a big eagle, you know, because that's Sedalia, that's the United States, that eagle overlooking everybody. And it's weird, all the eagles that you're starting to see around Sedalia anymore. And then we always had to have the Stars and Stripes. Bob Hayden and the Hayden family at Starline, they said, we want to make it big, the whole building. So they matched both those grants. We're able to do the whole building now. We've got great people that have helped us out so far. I mean, Martin Security, they hooked us up so we could have cameras on there. We have the city getting the grants. We've got historical things that we're doing down here that are involved in that to help get those grants. We've got, you know, we started off, we had to get somebody to wash it. get it cleaned off. So that was Integrity Soft Wash. Then we had Workshop Wonders came down here. They primed the whole side of it. We got the artist, Stefanie Aziere-Sattler. She's out there doing her magic with painting. She's definitely an artist. Getting all this put together. But then you have Matt Mergen. Leaves a lift here for a month and a half so we can use this lift instead of having to rent one. Sedalia Rental jumped on and said, hey, if Matt needs that and you need a lift, we're standby. We've got you taken care of. You know, all of these people that have just went out of their way to help get this done, along with the city. I'm just thinking, I was glad and just honored for this one to be the first one. And hopefully we can make it like the flagship to where other businesses are going to want to do this to their buildings as we go up the street and just show the United States and Missouri that, hey, you know, Sedalia's getting it done. Welcome to Stone Laser Imaging, and I'm sure you've already seen the video of the outside. And we're going to have us a big ribbon cutting as soon as everything's done. Everybody invited out here to see it. We'll have the artist here. We'll have the rendition of it first to where it is now. And it's, man, I'll tell you what, great things happening in downtown Sedalia.